It's been over a year since we defeated Gedalia in the battle for Nithya and the Sacred Ore. Once we returned to Earth and rebuilt a Mega Bakugan interspace, the number of people accessing it from around the world totally exploded. Of course, Drago and I are back in action, along with our pals Marucho and his new partner, TriStar. And Shun, who's rocking the battle arena with Talia. The flood of new battlers means we're up against some crazy serious competition now. This is Bakugan battling like you've never seen it before, but we're in it to win it!
What are you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Back against the wall, gotta give it your all. This is the final stand. The power's in your hand. Two worlds collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone, gone, gone. This is Bakugan.
Dan, you need to take a break from battling.
Are you nuts? Why would I ever give up battling?
Come on. Do I really have to explain the danger that Drago's unharnessed powers pose to everyone? It's irresponsible to continue.
I know exactly what's at stake here. Why do you think we've been practicing so much, huh?
I know that, Dan. It's just...
Spit it out, Shun! You don't trust us. That's totally it, isn't it? Answer me!
You're right. I don't trust you.
What Shun's trying to say?
Don't even try and cover for him, Marucho. Shun was clear.
It's not personal.
How could it not be?
Dan, let go!
Back off, Marucho! Oh, now I get it, man. You agree with Shun here, don't you?
I'm sorry, Dan, but he does have a really good point.
Fine then!
Dan, wait! Stop, Shun!
The Bakugan Battle Brawler's in! Tri-Twister takedown!
Oh man, this is really bad! I've never seen Dan so hurt and angry!
What did you expect, huh? You and Shun are his best friends and teammates, and you totally turned your backs on him!
Don't say things like that! You know it's not true!
Well, that's what he thinks.
Shun wasn't trying to be mean. He was right to ask Dan to take a break. There have been way too many close calls with Drago losing control of his powers. We have to think of the safety of the audience above all else.
So how come you guys didn't explain that part to Dan then?
Believe me, we tried. But you know yourself what a passionate battler Dan is. He eats, sleeps, and breathes Bakugan brawling. But unfortunately, that sometimes causes him to lose his perspective. So asking Dan not to battle is like asking a fish not to swim. It's against his nature.
Then how can you ask him to be so untrue to himself? There has to be a better way.
If there is, TriStar, I wish I knew what it was, but I don't. Oh, this stinks. What are we going to do?
I can't believe we lost again.
Man, I wonder what it's like to win in a battle.
Huh? Huh? What are these?
With these gifts, I want you to battle. Bring me the power!
Now what?
You don't trust us. That's totally it, isn't it?
You've got nothing to be sorry about. You were right. Why don't you try talking to Dan again? Maybe he's cooled down.
Well, maybe. I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Great.
What do you want, Cellon?
Have you reconsidered my offer?
You're wasting your time.
You look troubled. Did you have another fight with your friend Dan? It's hard to be at odds with such a close friend, but Dan is the one who chose to run away. Perhaps you should consider giving him the space he's looking for. Let go of the guilt you're feeling immediately.
I wish I could.
It is a different kind of help that Dan needs right now. The best thing you can do is walk away. Force him to work through his troubles on his own. It may sound cruel and unkind, but I promise it isn't.